What's going on, guys? I just want to make a quick video showing how to make use of a lot of the advanced movement in Smash Ultimate and some of the stuff that's been around since like Brawl and even Melee that's made a return in this game. So I'm going to be using a couple characters to show my points. One of them is Ridley, just because he has amazing tilts and good aerials. But the first thing I want to show you is RAR, which stands for Reverse Aerial Rush. This basically means if you're dashing, you can turn around by doing this little skid animation. If you are in the middle of that skid animation, you're turned around if you decide to jump. See how he's facing away now. So basically, the point of this tech is you turn around and then do a back air immediately. It doesn't always have to be back air. Some moves have a good hitbox, like a good reverse hitbox. Ridley doesn't really have anything amazing like that, but you could do something like this. Oh, whoops. There, and that's true, as far as I know. You wouldn't really want to approach with this because, like Ridley's Nair, it starts at the bottom, it's really strong, and you can combo with it. But that's just an example of how you could use it to combo with a weird hitbox. But normally what you want to use RAR for is, not that, short hop back air. In this game it's a little hard, because you can only do it either at the very beginning of your dash, or at the once you go into a full sprint. But if you get the timing down, it's good. And for a character like Ridley, where their back air is one of their main kill moves, you can just approach with that, and it's safe for the most part. You see how I'm messing it up and getting F smash. The timing's kind of weird. Okay, so now that we covered RAR, that's a Brawl tech, by the way. It started in Brawl. You can't do it in Melee. Now that we covered RAR, the thing I want to talk about next is Dashdancing, which is originated in like Melee and mainly Melee. It's been in every other game, but just it's been neutered ever since. In this game they kind of brought it back. Like, you can do this, but in Melee you could be able to do that at any distance you wanted. It was very good. You could use it to microspace anything. But it returns in this game, and it's what you should be doing in neutral. Unless your character has a really good walk, like Marth and Lucina. But even then, they have amazing stuff out of dash too. Yeah, and one of the points I'm trying to make with this is that you should never not be doing something in this game. Just don't be standing still. Anyway, so yeah, use Dashdancing, and you can just do this and wait for your opponent to do something. Go in for a grab. That wasn't a grab. Go in for a grab. Do whatever to punish, or if your character has a really good dash attack, you can like whiff punish with that. Anything you want, really. And Dashdancing leads me into my next topic, which is the reason that I picked Ridley first in this video, which is being able to do anything out of dash. So in this game, it's brand new to Ultimate and Smash in general. You can do anything you want out of your dash, and I mean anything. You just have to return your stick to neutral, and then do whatever. So for example, return to neutral down tilt. I picked Ridley for that reason, because he has an amazing combo down tilt. If you think of down tilts like Ike's or Melee Roy, they pop you straight up for a combo. And Ridley starts comboing at 0, so it's really good, and it has a lot of range. It goes up to like the 5 in the training mode, whatever. So you could just be dash dancing, go for D tilt, and then fair from 0. And like, let's see how far we can space this and still get it to work. So you can't actually combo with Ridley D tilt from the max range, but still, since air dodging is kind of neutered in this game, and they would be forced to jump, or to air dash back, you could just do it at max range, go for this anyway, and it might still hit. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, you could just do this and then combo. It's really good for this character. You just have to know the spacing. So another thing you could do is use your stuff to tech chase. And I want to pick a different character for this, but let me see if I can do anything with Ridley. So you could do like that, and then it knocks down, tech chase, F tilt. Okay. Like that. You could dash and then pick up with down tilt to catch their tech, like a neutral tech, or if you read that they're gonna roll, they're gonna tech roll, you can dash dance and then react and down tilt and combo or whatever. Alright, so this is the second character I wanted to show to demonstrate my points, and it's Wolf, and it's also my main. And the reason I'm picking Wolf is because all of his tilts are incredible, and you kind of need to space them, and one of them you can use to tech chase. And a lot of his kit revolves around dash dancing and doing that, and roar. He can do roar bear, really good. But let me try to show an example. So what I'm going to try to show is using down tilt to tech chase, because his down tilt launches after some point, and it sends them at like a down and away angle. It's very bad for the opponent. It's hard to tech. So what I'm going to try to do is dash and then down tilt them again, or just down smash if they miss the tech. So let's see. Like that, for example. And that's because I was able to do down smash out of run. So once again, to do that, you dash, return to neutral, and then do whatever you want to do. So dash, neutral, down smash. Let's see if I can go lower and do another down tilt or something. Like that. That works. I mean, obviously that's not really gonna happen in a real game. But like the option is there because this move is so quick that if they do an invincible option like tech roll or whatever, and you just miss with this, you still have enough time to recover and like continue your pressure. Like, let me miss. Like whatever. Yeah, so that's good for tech chasing. Another thing that's really good to know about doing anything out of run, and it kind of goes back to RAR, which I talked about earlier, where you do this pivot out of your dash. In this game, if you do a pivot, like a turnaround during your dash, and do a forward tilt, you like slide a little bit. So let me see if I can demonstrate that. I'm going to do a regular forward tilt out of dash. Okay, I stopped at like the 5, let me see. I did the pivot and I went like a whole square extra. And that is kind of a big deal, because like my forward tilt has amazing range and it's a kill move later. It's safe, it's really good. Like I did the pivot there and I was only able to connect because of that. Really good tool. So how you do that is you pivot, you do that, and then you input your forward tilt during that. You have to be a lot faster than that, so let me show you how to do it fluidly. Like that. Okay. So dash, turn around, F tilt. In one fluid motion. So another thing I want to talk about in terms of movement is using your dash abilities to punish ledge roll options, or just roll options in general, or to space. Basically what I'm trying to say is if you think your opponent is going to like roll here, I could just be here, and then when I think they're going to roll, I could just do that. This is great on the ledge, because the ledge trapping in this game is pretty crazy. I find a lot of success with it. If you go to my Elite Smash video with Wolf that I posted yesterday or whatever, I get a lot of people from the ledge where they like ledge roll and I do that, or they neutral get up and ledge roll and I do that. Yeah, it's really good. So if you could try to, if your character has a really good smash that's like a low risk smash, like Wolf forward smash for example, try to like run turn around F smash. It's really good for spacing and catching people off guard, and for a hard read. Okay, so next movement thing I want to talk about is Wavedashing and how it sucks in this game. Wavedashing makes a cameo appearance in this game, I would say, from Melee. Since directional air dodging is back, you can technically wave dash like that, but the way air dashing works in this game is if you do like the Brawl Smash 4 one, you have like, I want to say 10 frames of landing lag. Like, it's not as bad as it was in Smash 4, you can act out of it, not the end of the world. But if you melee air dodge into the ground, you have like 20 frames of lag, and that's bad, it's really bad. So that applies to wave dashing, so if you wave dash back and like try to like do that and mix up your opponent, you're not really going to get much. By the way, wave dashing is just air dashing into the ground. The fastest way to do it is with Z. For some reason it buffers it better. I don't know. Some characters have it better than others, like Ice Climbers has a pretty good wave dash, not gonna lie. But in my opinion, wave dashing is completely useless in this game, and I wouldn't advise doing it. Purely due to the fact that you can do anything out of dash. So like, why would I do this and like risk messing it up when I could just dash forward smash, which might even be faster. It's probably faster and cleaner. Like, why? I just think doing anything out of dash is much better than risking wave dashing. It's just a gimmick, I think. But Wavelanding, which is basically doing a wave dash like when you're trying to land. So let me go to the battlefield section of this map. Let's say someone hits me up here, and they're like Ike and they want to up air me or something, and I'm helpless. So basically when I see him jump, instead of just like brawl air dodging to get out of the way, I could do like that and then shield. That would just to mess up my trajectory. It's basically just air dodging onto a platform or the ground to get there faster. Yeah, and it minimizes your air time. And when you're above someone, you really don't want to be above someone in any Smash game. So getting to the ground is very important. That actually brings me to another topic. It kind of is the same thing I said about Wavelanding. Let's use the same example of Ike doing down tilt and then trying to up tilt me, or up air me. So he wants to up air. I know he wants to up air. Every Ike wants to up air, right? So basically, if I see him jump, I'm gonna air dodge. I'm gonna melee air dodge to the left or the right, and this is immediate, and you're invincible through the whole thing. Well, most of it. So basically, this is better than doing brawl air dodge. Because if you do brawl air dodge, you fall where you're going to fall, right? So in Smash 4, how it worked, you basically just waited for the air dodge and you attacked them and you killed them. But now that melee air dodge is back, what I've been doing a lot is if I'm in a bad situation and they want to juggle me, I will melee air dodge left or right. And this basically forces them to guess whether you're going to go left or right. Because how it worked in Smash 4, again, they would just be like, okay, I know you're going to air dodge. I know he's going to air dodge, so I'm just going to wait and kill him. But in this game, there's another layer. They have to be like, okay, I know you're going to air dodge, but which way are you going to air dodge? So, if you're in disadvantage, left or right air dodge, pretty useful in my opinion. So, something I forgot to mention actually is using Waveland on the ledge. So there's two ways you could do this. So let's say I'm on the ledge and they're just like dash dancing waiting for me to do something. Something I like to do actually is jump Waveland straight down like this. Oh no. Something like that. Or grab, whatever. Because when you're on the ledge, they're kind of expecting you to go somewhere, like either to, I should go over here, to like roll, to jump, or to do an aerial like that. They don't expect you to like be stationary unless you're doing a neutral getup, but you can see a neutral getup. So if you can see that they're just waiting for you to do something, and you can just mix them up, because this is kind of like jumping. It has the same animation as a jump, but obviously you're going straight down, and then you can mix them up. Another thing you can do is jump, air dodge in. And air dodging in, you're invincible. So if they're just like dash dancing here, waiting for you to do something, and you do that, you could get behind them, and then they're in the corner, or they're at the ledge. That's a pretty solid option, but once again, like I said before, 20 frames of landing lag on melee air dodge. So they could punish you for it, but it's kind of, it's weird. I haven't really been punished for it, just because it's like a weird burst option. In addition, if you're on like a platform stage like this, you could do jump, waveland on a platform. That's not bad. But once again, the landing lag makes it kind of a risk. Another thing I wanted to talk about was using your air dodges off stage. You can do your melee air dodge or directional air dodge to snap to ledge, actually, like that. Or, oop, that was too low, and I'm dead because of it. Because in this game, if you do a melee air dodge, you're not necessarily helpless. Like, you can still act out of it. But as you can see, it took like, I would say at least a second to for me to be able to act out of just melee air dodging. It's a big risk, and you only get one air dodge per jump, or per sequence, I guess. So like that, for example. You just directional air dodge to the ledge, you're invincible, and not bad. Also, if you get knocked way off stage, something I like to do is to burn my air dodge sideways to immediately get the forward momentum back. And usually if you're high enough to and you do that, you'll be able to act out of it and recover like normal. So that's not bad, but you just have to be aware that once you burn your air dodge, you don't have another one until you get hit again, or die, whatever. So that's another option. Alright, so that's about it for this. It was probably a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, but I hope I got my points across, and hopefully you learned something. So, see you later.